NASA didn't start with space exploration. Bet you thought NASA was always about space, right? Wrong. Back in 1958, NASA's main focus was aeronautics and defense. Space exploration? That was just a side project. Imagine being the backup plan that changes history. Wait a minute, the moon smells? Funny. Here's something strange. Astronauts who walked on the moon say lunar dust smells like gunpowder. So did Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin secretly throw a space barbecue? Not quite, but who knew that the moon could smell so explosive? There's a space jail on the ISS. Yes, you heard that right, a jail in space. If someone aboard the International Space Station poses a threat, they're sent to a designated area to cool off. Space drama, not as rare as you'd think. Just imagine astronauts arguing over whose turn it is to clean the space toilet. NASA has a spacecraft cemetery. When a spacecraft retires, where does it go? Welcome to Point Nemo, a spot in the Pacific Ocean so remote it's closer to the ISS than any human civilization. So the next time you're feeling lonely, just remember there's a space graveyard lonelier than you. Space pens were not NASA's idea. Ever heard the story that NASA spent millions creating a space pen while the Russians just used pencils? Total myth. It was actually a private company, Fisher Pen, that developed it. NASA just bought them. Turns out pencils in space are a terrible idea. Imagine floating shavings clogging up equipment. Mars is full of robots. Mars might look deserted, but it's actually really crawling with robots. Okay, not literally crawling, but NASA has sent multiple rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance to explore the red planet. NASA's internet speed will make you jealous. Ever get frustrated waiting for Netflix to buffer? Meanwhile, NASA's internet zooms at 91 gigabits per second. That's 13,000 times faster than your average home Wi-Fi. So yes, NASA really is light years ahead of us in every way. Spacesuits cost more than a Lamborghini. Imagine wearing a $12 million outfit. That's the cost of one NASA spacesuit. But when the alternative is, dying in space, $12 million feels like a bargain. Am I right? Astronauts grow taller in space. Here's a weird space perk. Astronauts grow up to 2 inches taller in zero gravity. Think of it as NASA's version of a free chiropractor session. Too bad the effect doesn't last when they return to Earth. NASA once duct taped a space problem. Remember Apollo 13? When their carbon dioxide filter broke, NASA engineers figured out how to fix it using duct tape and whatever was on board. Talk about real-life MacGyvering. NASA has a planetary protection officer. Here's a job title that sounds straight out of a sci-fi movie. Planetary Protection Officer. Their job? To prevent Earth from contaminating other planets and vice versa. So yes, there's someone out there whose full-time gig is protecting us from alien germs. NASA discovered a water world in space. In 2019, NASA found an exoplanet called K2-18b with water vapor in its atmosphere. And here's the kicker. It's in the habitable zone, meaning it could potentially support life. Imagine the day NASA confirms life beyond Earth. What would that do to everything we believe? So, which fact made you go, whoa? And if you could visit any NASA site or mission, which one would it be? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you. And hey, don't forget to subscribe, because in the next video, we'll explore more mysteries that's even bigger than space itself. Stay curious for more majestic enigmas.